Joe Zekas from YoChicago, continuing my driving tour of Uptown. Starting on a Broadway off of Kyler. The part of Uptown that's known as Buena Park, although most of what defines Buena Park, the beautiful old homes and lovely apartment buildings, are further east of here. We're headed north on Broadway, just passing Belle Plaine. And unfortunately, looking at some of the buildings, larger buildings with smaller units, and larger high-rises with low-income units that really preserve Uptown in a way that provides an awful lot of diversity, and will continue. It's in the nature of the housing stock in Uptown to a large extent, the DNA of Uptown, if you will. We just passed a large apartment development called Scotland Yard, and over on the right is, probably can't see very well, is the Jewel Osco high-rise called Pensacola Place, developed by relative of the Daly family. Both of those projects. Approaching the intersection of Montrose and Broadway. Flocks of pigeons here, as you tend to see in any area in Chicago that has an open plaza. On the left is the future site of the Wilson Yard development. Appears to be some construction activity underway there. Beauty shops, tattoo parlors, a Divine Food Market, treatment and counseling center. Experiencing more of what people think of as Uptown, as opposed to the more affluent stretches in Sheridan Park and Buena Park. Broadway. Wilson Avenue up ahead. The wig stores are still here, as they have been for a long time. Borders, I think that's one of the Borders that's planning to close. The old Riviera Theater. Starbucks in the bank building, one of several along Wilson Avenue. I'm sorry, we're at Lawrence now, but one of several in Uptown. I'll spare you the history of Uptown's affiliation with the silent movie era and Charlie Chaplin. You can read about that just about anywhere. Just Tires. Sunlight Nail Supply. Sure One offering SR22s. Strip center off to the right here is a fairly recent vintage. And it appears to be pretty well tenanted, which is a good sign. Along here, unlike further south, the street merits the moniker of Broadway. Crossing Argyle Street. And up ahead is Foster, which is the northern boundary of Uptown. Town still has a bountiful supply of currency exchanges. Not generally viewed as an index of community vitality. Depending on who you ask, I guess. We're headed east on Foster. Winthrop. There's construction activity along Winthrop at this point. Just north of here is began and included this stretch for a bit. The what was at one point the infamous Winthrop-Kenmore corridor, where police only patrolled in tandem cars, 2 officers to a car. That's changed also. Crossing Sheridan Road. Large site slotted for new construction to the right over here. Pre-construction pricing is ending soon, so call today. But coming 2010, that's the site of the Admiral. A high-rise? That one's new to me, but I haven't spent that much time in Uptown lately. Nothing about the site indicates that the Admiral is coming soon.